Hello, everybody. I want to thank everyone who subscribed and viewing my videos on a regular basis. I really appreciate that. I want to share with everyone that our trailer for When Bullies Become Bosses went up 7 views overnight the other day, and that's really exciting. And it's fast becoming one of my most watched videos that I've put up on this channel. So thank you for that. I want to share with everyone a new campaign that I'm starting called the Share It Before You Like It campaign. It's good to like things, but it's much, much better to share it. Sharing is what gives it the exposure. Remember, if you've been following my YouTube channel, you know that no one's going to come to the rescue of a person who's been bullied. And let me explain why to you, because it's called the cash cow situation. If you own a publication, and let's just say Corporation V is doing advertisement with you, and let's just say they do $500,000 worth of advertising with you a year, that publication is not going to write a bad review about that company. Because if it does, they'll pull out their advertising, which is revenue for the newspaper or whatever publication or news channel. So no one's going to do a story on someone who's been bullied, especially if you've been bullied by the government or a large corporation. So we have to do it within ourselves. We have to share all the things that people that are doing within ourselves. Let me tell you a little bit about advertising. Did you know that it takes the average person to be viewed by to view something about 3 times before it actually registers with the person, and the person goes and finds out what that publication's about, or, excuse me, not publication, but what the advertisement's about. So if you share something one time, chances are that nobody really saw it. So continue to share things on a daily basis and share the same thing at least 3 or 4 times, not just once. And then if you want to, then you can like it. But I think it's more important that we share it, okay? Now, the video that you're going to watch today is another soundbite of me being bullied. Remember that I'm currently still working at the place where I had my bullying occur. So I'm there with all you people. I'm not just a filmmaker. I'm a person that's living it, that's currently living it. So I'm really serious about putting an end to bullying. Remember that. So enjoy the video, and thank you for watching. Got a second, my friend? These are the ones that
you staple them, you gotta staple them together for the date.
Oh, okay. I
and
can
then
do
you
that.
then put the date on them.
Oh,
so that way yeah,
okay.
that way you
Not
have
I could do that.
Yeah, that way you have whatever you had for the day stapled together with the date on it. So when I say on this date I was supposed to get this, I can grab that date out of there and say that you got this, and you got this.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yeah, we will do that. I remember what days were what. I'm turning in this CA2 form. From I don't know if you know, but I just returned back from stress leave. So I talked to the nurse. He said to give it to the supervisor. Is this the part you sign it?
Yeah, but no. CA2 is the day that you're actually out. You don't get a CA2 again unless you have another on-the-job injury.
That's not what I was told.
Yeah.
I was told.
Because if you've already turned in a CA2, right?
I haven't. That's what I'm saying. I haven't.
All right. Well, I'm not going to sign nothing until I make phone calls and, and call labor and everything else.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. No problem. I understand.
Okay.
Okay. So what you heard there was me requesting to a supervisor to sign a CA2 form for leave of absence that I took on stress leave, which is a benefit to federal employees. It's not it's simply just an acknowledgement that they received the form by me. It's not an acknowledgement of guilt. It doesn't mean that I'm going to get paid. it just means that they accepted it, and so he should have no problem signing it.
Say again? Okay. Yes, sir. Always can. Did you check with that to see about signing the CA2?
Yeah, I'll call her today. They sent me an email to get that stuff from you.
Okay.
So I'll find out. Can you give it to me?
Right now, it's in my vehicle,
Yeah,
but I can get it.
That way I can call them, get it done, make copies, and put a copy on your desk.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna have a copy of this on your desk.
Okay, I gotta make a copy then, because these are my only copies.
Okay. I got some coming out, so make sure you don't get mine.
Okay, you got it.
Take the very last page.
Yep. That's your copies.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, John.
All right.
Appreciate it. I called Injury Comp, and they said for you to call them, so they could explain why the signature is needed.
Okay.
I'll get you the number before I leave.
Okay, so what you heard there now was on Tuesday. It's now the second day that I'm requesting this CA2 form to be signed, just that that management has received it, nothing more. And he's claiming that he knows nothing about how the procedure works. But if you remember on Monday, he sounded very confident that he knew about the CA2 form and how it works. But now he's claiming that he doesn't know and that he needs to speak to someone. Now, for me, if I'm a supervisor and there's something that someone presents to me that I don't understand, I'm going to get the answer within 24 hours. That's it. 24 hours. You know, it's now Tuesday.
Michael, Glenn. Yeah. We're trying to get the CA2 form signed, and the supervisors won't sign it.
Does it require their signature?
Yeah, it states it. It's on the front page.
I don't know about a CA2 needing a signature.
Yeah, it's like that.
This is the first official superior title. What do you mean they won't sign it?
They're supposed to sign that they acknowledge that they received it. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And I asked them. I've been asking since Monday, and as you can see, it's not signed. Acknowledging that they received it. So,
Are you giving them a copy when you do this?
well, if they would sign it, I would make a copy and I would give them, sure. But they're not signing. Can you take care of that for me?
Well, I'll make sure. I'll go talk to them.
All right, thank you.
Right. Well,
I've been asking John to sign this, acknowledging that he received it. Otherwise, it's like,
And what did
when
he
did
say?
he receive it? He said that he didn't know if he should sign it. So,
Well, I don't know if I should sign it either.
all right.
I don't
No
know.
problem.
all right. Well,
This is something that CA. That's
yeah, but he has to
CA2
give it
form.
to somebody.
let me
Thank you.
let me call. You'll probably
Well,
call.
let me make copies then, because this is my.
just make,
Let me make copies for you then, because this is my original.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
make-
Make
make
a
some
copy
copies.
and give
This
it
is
to
the
them.
second time, though.
The 3074 is filled out by you.
What's the 37?
That's the waiver for that debt. They sent you a letter of demand for some
Right,
money.
right.
And if they explain why the money is owed, if it's clear.
Right.
Decades ago, they just said you owe us money and then didn't tell why.
Right,
But
right.
This one at least tells you why now. They've learned over 10 years that they issued. So you
Oh,
probably you'll have.
so it's from 10 years ago, this one?
No.
Oh,
I'm just saying, whatever
okay.
you're, I have never seen it. I'm just
Okay.
saying, I know they sent you a letter of demand. So
Right.
when they send you a letter of demand, if it's a legitimate debt in that, I mean, you know why it exists, then there probably isn't a grievance there. But you're allowed to fill out a 3074.
074.
Right. And you ask them for it. 3074.
074.
Right, and it's a form that you fill out that explains you're requesting that they waive that amount of money for whatever reasons.
Okay.
And then that goes through the system. They send it up they'll answer you whether they are going to waive it or decide you still owe the money. But if they decide you still owe the money, then that allows them to, I mean, you can set something up to where either through that plan or they get a grievance to get it so that, you know, I want $50 of pay or something.
Okay.
But that
well, if I could get this to them, if I can get this to them, this is the paperwork saying that. All right. Thank you. Hey, Scott. Here's the letters that I told you about from the customers.
Outstanding, perfect. Okay, these are the ones saying.
Do you know about this?
Yeah, I just talked with him. I saw your email. Yeah, he's working on it.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit of research and he's got to input it.
I need the signature that
Yep.
they received. Can I go get that from him
He's
right now?
going to take care of it. He's got it right on his desk. He's going to
He's
take care of
gonna
it.
sign
Yep.
Okay,
yep.
great. Thank you so much.
You bet.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I just said give him a little bit of time, so you know he should at least touch base back with you.
Yeah,
you know,
he has been
Have
keeping.
you talked to him?
No,
Okay.
yeah, he has been keeping me abreast of everything. That's not a problem. It's just that, I mean, it states right here. If you just read it, it states you just signing that you received it. That's,
Right,
you know,
right.
Not,
He still
not
needs
anything.
to. He still needs to research, to look at
Okay.
it, you know, to make sure it's all
Okay.
filled. Because then he has to submit it in the system as well
Okay.
to get it started in the system. So for him, it's a little more than a signature, but he's gonna have a signature for you.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You must be special. Because they walked right by me. They didn't say shit to
Oh,
me.
they walked right by me too. I made them.
Oh,
Because I'm trying to get this CA2 form signed and they won't sign it.
who won't sign it?
None of the supervisors.
Why? They don't have that. That's not up to them.
I don't know. Like he just came up to me and said.
What do you mean they don't know? It's not their decision to make. They don't have to know.
Fine.
But did you take it to them? So how could he not know?
I have no idea.
Okay, so what you're listening to in this portion of the soundbite, it's now Wednesday at approximately 800 hours, and you're hearing me asking different people who are either with the union or higher ups in the Postal Service to get this guy or get someone to sign that the post office has received acknowledgement that I am trying to recoup funds for a time frame when I was out on stress leave. And the reason why I'm doing this is to bring awareness to everyone involved so that no one can say that they did not know that I was trying to get this CA2 form signed. And that's how you do it. You don't shy away from being bullied. You know, don't just keep it to yourself. Don't just speak about it. Speak up about it. Because if you don't talk about it, then it gives these people strength. When you talk about it, when you tell everyone involved that you are being bullied, and in a sense that's what I'm doing, that someone is keeping from my rights to get paid for this, then it makes a different change. That's why bullies have so much strength, because people are afraid to speak up, either for fear of retaliation or getting bullied more. But you can't be afraid to speak up. You got to speak up. Okay, now listen to the rest.
Santiago to the manager's office. Mr. Santiago to the manager's office.
Yes, sir.
You missed your office scan yesterday after hot
Which
case.
one?
The hot case.
The hot case, really?
Mm-hmm. And I know for a fact it's not the scan because I just replaced every single one of them. They're brand
Okay.
new MSPs. Okay, you understand that's a requirement to scan everything, right?
Well, I scanned it. It's just something's wrong.
You didn't scan it. If it
I
didn't go
scanned
through,
it.
you didn't scan
Okay, I scanned
it.
it.
Okay, so this is an official
I
discussion.
scanned them twice.
Okay, this is an official
Scan.
discussion that you're required to scan every MSP on your route.
Like I told you, I
100%.
scanned them twice.
Okay, it didn't scan. Okay, and I know it's not the scan.
And I scanned 3 parcels the other day that came up not scanned either. So
Okay, if it didn't show, you didn't guarantee that it took. You scanned it,
Well,
walked away.
no, I scan it. I will let it go through its process, and I scan them again. I do all scans that way.
Okay.
You'll
Well,
see.
I'm giving this.
You'll see. I'm
just letting you know right now.
I just
Okay.
do 3
You're
times.
required.
or
You're
something. It's
required.
weird.
You're required to scan. That's a job requirement.
Yeah, and I did it.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, I did it.
Well, if it shows up missing, you didn't do it.
Then what happened with those parcels that showed up missing too that was scanned?
But right now, I'm not talking about the parcels. Right now, I'm talking about
Okay.
my MSP.
Okay.
And I know
Well,
for a fact that there's
what
nothing
I'm
wrong
trying to
with
say
this
to you
MSP.
is it's a fact that the scanner drops scans. That's a fact.
Unless you can show me paperwork stating such, it's not a fact.
Yes, because I received 3 parcels that I scanned.
Show me the paperwork that shows that it got dropped.
I gave it to
Not to track and confirm.
It's a proven fact, John.
It's not a proven
okay?
fact.
Yes, it is. I hit them twice. They didn't scan.
Okay.
That's
I
all
need you
can
to
do.
scan 100%.
I do scan 100%.
Okay. Yesterday you did not.
Notice how you've never spoke to me about this.
Because I haven't spoken to anybody until today.
Okay.
I've been trying to let
I
Derek
hit them
do it.
twice.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Stop.
I hit them
Stop.
twice. I hit them twice.
Stop. I'm telling you right now. Okay. This is a discussion. All right. I need 100% scans. Okay. That's it. That's all I want to talk to you about.
All right. You don't want to sign this either, John?
No,
John
I'm calling. I'm going to call.
I mean Scott, not John.
My name's John.
I know. I
Okay.
apologize. I said John.
And you need to start going through your chain of command.
There it is. Now we learn the truth as to why I was really pulled into the office. Not for any problems or things that I've done, because he felt that I went over his head with what I did to get him to sign the CA2 form. And in my opinion, that's abuse, that's bullying, and it needs to stop. Listen to the rest.
And you need to start going through your chain of command before sending out all these emails to the district, to the MCSO.
I have already.
Okay? Now, you haven't gone through me. I'm
Yes,
doing
I
this
have.
for you. I'm
Yes,
getting
I
this
have.
done
Trust
today.
me. Trust me. I went through the chain of command.
Okay, yeah,
Trust
you gave
me.
me this. When did you give me this? Day before yesterday.
But I've already went through the chain of command already.
Okay, but
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
you need to let time elapse, not just 24 hours.
There wasn't 24 hours.
You just
It's
gave this to
Monday.
me day before yesterday.
I told you about it Monday, though.
But you gave me this
And
day
now
before
it's
yesterday.
Wednesday, so it's not 24 hours.
When did you give me this?
Monday.
Tuesday.
Monday I
What's
told
today,
you about
Wednesday?
it. But Monday you
Today's
were
Wednesday,
informed.
right? Today's
But-
Wednesday, right?
But Monday you were informed.
Today's Wednesday, right?
All right,
Okay.
Monday you were informed. Oh, I got this too. With yesterday's confusion, I forgot to get yesterday's signature, but this is the one.
Thank you for watching.